Hello again, everyone. It's me, Happy Jen. I'm here today to talk about a revelation that I had yesterday about the one thing that I thought that I brought to the world. So, if you're like myself, you probably sit around and evaluate your life and yourself over and over again, and that is one of the things that I was doing last night. I was thinking to myself, where do I really want to be right now? And I meant this in terms of like a job. What did I want to do for a living? What was my one thing? Because I kind of feel like everyone has at least one thing, not one, major thing you have to focus on, but at least one thing that is like a passion inside of you that is your one gift that you brought into the world that you need to bring out and share with the world. So I thought to myself, what really is that one thing? Because throughout my lifetime, I've changed what I thought that one thing was so many times, and I just really thought, hey, if you sit here and you think about it long enough, you're obviously going to get to the bottom of this, and you can figure out what your one thing is. So as I was going through my thought process, I thought about the things that I'm good at and the things that I do already, and I am already a psychic medium channel. I've been doing this for over 15 years, probably about 17 years. Each thing progressed to a different level that I'll get into in another video, but I'm also a double Reiki master. I'm a Dragon Reiki master and a Usui Reiki master. I do various forms of healing, but I realized I am not that. As a light worker, we all bring healing and psychic abilities into this world, and just because I'm a light worker doesn't mean that my job and my one thing has to be a famous psychic or a powerful, well-paid healer. So I'm always going to heal and I'm always going to do readings no matter what. I'm not saying that I wouldn't take money for it. I'm just saying that that's not going to be my one thing, my one job and my one focus. So I can stop feeling like a failure and a loser because I have not established a huge psychic clientele or, well-paying patients for healing. So now I'm thinking, okay, well, once I realize this, that I'm always going to be healing and I'm always going to be a light worker, then what is my one thing then? Because for a while I thought that was my one thing, like people that I know aren't into this, but that doesn't make that my one thing. That makes it a part of who I am already. So the next thing I thought about was, what I do for a living already, which is waitressing. I pay my jobs waitressing, and I'm tired of being of service to people in that way. I keep on thinking also that I'm failing at life because I'm not transitioning from this service job into a new age job where, I'm being paid to be a light worker and the purpose of my life. So I realized I don't want to be a waitress, and I don't have to be the world's best psychic either. There is already, the best of everything that you could think of out there. There is already so many great lawyers and doctors and retail workers and all of these other things that you don't have to be that, that already exists. Someone else already has those passions. So you can't possibly be bringing in your best self into this world and making yourself the most available to humanity or to help people if you are thinking in the aspect of your job and the thing that you bring into the world could be something, so simple. If it was your passion, if it was your passion to be into medicine, then that is probably what you should present to the world. Maybe that is your one thing, but you'll get the point of where I'm going, hopefully, after I'm done having this conversation with you. So then I thought to myself, what other passions do I have, or gifts or things that I could bring to the world? I'm very much interested in learning how to become a certified hypnotist, and I think to myself, but is that all I'm going to be? Would that be all that I do? Could I succeed and live my life off of just doing hypno sessions? And I couldn't, honestly, I really couldn't, because I would be bored out of my mind if I only had one thing to do forever and if I could only focus on one thing. So for myself personally, I don't have one gift to bring into the world in that aspect. So everybody must be having this, or most people must be having this common this common theme. So the more I thought about it, the more I realized the one thing that I actually bring to the world that no one else can duplicate, or that is uniquely mine, are my thoughts, my opinions, my views on things. So that's why I feel so good when I make these videos, or when I write a book, or when I create a meal, because it's coming literally from me. It's like a baby that I've created and birthed into the world, and it is in essence a part of myself. And those are the things that I think we're here for. That is the one thing that I think we're all here for. The one thing that we're all supposed to bring into the world and present to the world is our unique selves, our authenticity, our individualness, our passions and creations, and whatever comes out of you. So for my wife, she carves wood, she makes natural products for healing, and toiletry things like natural deodorants and lip glosses, and I can see a difference between when she just has to do her job and when she gets to create things. So even as a bartender, from when she has to give you a beer to when she gets to, you say, make up something, like I can see that passion inside of her, and I can tell that's her thing. Whatever she creates is going to bring her happiness. Same thing for me. Whatever I'm creating out of my soul because I want to is bringing me happiness. So I thought that would help for you all to know that your one thing is to let your passion out and to express yourself in a unique way to you. Doesn't mean you have to come up with an idea that no one else has came up with. It doesn't mean that you have to be the best of anything or better than anyone else or like anyone else, or that you're a failure and you should just give up on life. It means that it's time for you to enjoy your life. It's time for you to just focus on those things that you really like, and what could possibly go wrong from that. If I'm wrong, then you're enjoying your life. If I'm right, then you're enjoying your life. So think about that. Think about what is the thing for you. It might be the same as it is for me, like cooking and writing, but what is the thing for you that's fresh from you, coming from your soul, coming from your perspective? What are you here for? Why are you this unique aspect of yourself, or the creator, or whatever you believe you are right now? So I'm really excited to see what you bring to the world, and I am even more excited to share with you all the things that I'm ready to bring into the world. So I love you all, and I hope you have a wonderful day.